Hi, my name's Julia Ray, and this is my story so far. So I grew up in a Christian Reformed church my whole entire life, the same one in Escalon. And nothing really happened between that time until my third grade. I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and at that point I didn't really understand how hard it was to be a diabetic, because my parents were the ones taking care of me, even though I did grow up a little sooner than I would have hoped to. But so yeah, I got diabetes and I was fine with it at that point. And then in middle school, when I actually started doing stuff on my own, like giving myself insulin and changing my pods and testing and having to remember to test all the time, I was getting annoyed with the fact that I had to do this on my own, and I was mad that I had diabetes in general. And at that point I wasn't really taking care of my body very well because I was mad and I didn't want to have to do that all the time. But after my freshman year of high school, they had a high camp that they offer for us at Mount Hermon. It's a little Bible camp that happens in the summer for a week, and going there changed my perspective on things. And so I kind of got over it. I accepted the fact that I had it, and I started to take care of myself more, and really took in to the verse, my body is the temple of God. I really started taking care of myself because of that after hearing that. But then my senior year, this past year, almost a year ago, I got diagnosed with celiac disease, which means I can't have gluten ever, which kind of sucks. I once again got really annoyed with God about getting diagnosed with another disease that I have to take care of myself and remember to keep my diet right, and I have to think before what I eat. I can't eat something unless I know for sure that it has no gluten in it, and I can't eat unless I test or give myself insulin. So sorry, that's my pod. So I went through that process again of getting really annoyed with God and getting annoyed with the fact that I have these diseases and I'm not normal, to say. I don't have the normal life of a teenager anymore. I have to watch everything that I do now. I have to sit out of practices sometimes and workouts because of my diabetes, and my numbers get too low for me to do anything. And I don't like the judgment I get from people, and they assume that I'm doing it and faking it, and it's just annoying. So I kind of pretended that I was okay with the whole diabetes thing again. I got annoyed with it again, and my celiac and all of that. But then I started taking sermon notes for my Bible class, which was mandatory at that point. But I asked for a journal from my sister for taking sermon notes all the time, and that really helped me understand God's love and His plan for me. Once again, I was reminded of His ultimate plan for everyone, and that everyone has a different path to go on from God. And so this past spring, I made the decision to profess my faith, and I went through the classes, and I professed my faith this summer. And that was really great, because it was great to be known, that everyone knows that I believe in God, and that I know that I'm His child and that He loves me a lot. 2 months after I professed my faith this past summer, my grandfather died as well, which really sucked. But I wasn't really angry, because I knew that it was His time and that it was the best thing for him. Didn't really get too upset, because I was at peace with it, because I know God will take him to the better place, into heaven. And now I'm just worried about my grandma, because now she's alone. But I'm constantly praying for her, because I know God will heal her and help her overcome this hard time. And yeah, But knowing that going through what I did, it doesn't seem like a lot to other people who have gone through a lot more than what I have. But I know that I am God's child, and He made me in His image, and that I am His beloved. Even though He threw a lot into my life, I know it's for a reason, because God has a reason for everything, and I trust and love Him. So yeah, that's my story. Bye.